memory shows multiple times. I think more than 200, 250 times I must have given memory shows in various places. And that's the reason why I trust my memory and why I know I can train others as well. So keep on giving such memory shows. And with this, let's go ahead with today's topics. So before that, what we are going to do is we are going to do a quick revision of everything what we have learned so far. Now, few announcements. Number one, at 1 o'clock today, you will get the link to the five senses meditation. Number two, I told you that there is a surprise. So I'm sure that you all want to know what is that surprise. So the surprise is very simple. I'm going to do a contest today. Okay. So there will be a question which will be asked by me, and the first person to give the right answer will get a reward. Okay. This contest will take place at 1:15. Our class is till 11 to 1, but you all know, right? After 1 o'clock also, we spend a lot of time together and we do a lot of query solving. So exactly at 1:15, we'll do that contest. And the winner of that contest will get a free call from me for 10 minutes. Okay. So I will give you a call today in the evening. It will be a 10 minutes call, and where I'll be helping you in whatever issues you are facing in your studies. So that's the contest. And I hope that the best person wins this and you'll get a call from my side. Right. So wish you all the best for that contest. Now let's go for the revision of whatever we have done right from day one and day two. In 2 days, whatever we have learned. So let's go for it. So the first question to all of you is, first thing which we learned was two foundations of super memory, right? So can you tell me what are the two foundations of super memory? Yeah, so one is observation, second is visualization. Correct. So in observation, I had told you that to do the human camera activity, which is a 2 rounds activity. Round number one, you have to observe the place. Round number two, you have to make the list of all the things which you have observed. Both the rounds are for 1 minute. This activity is like a warm-up. This ensures that your human camera is working. This ensures that you are getting connected with your photogenic memory. You should do it at least for next 7 days. And I'm sure some of you have already started doing it. Correct? Now, this is first thing. Second is visualization. So I said the way we memorize movies or storybooks, similarly, we can memorize and understand study books if we utilize the power of visualization. Second thing which I told you was that stop focusing on understanding and start focusing on visualization, because understanding is an internal process. You have no you cannot do anything, you cannot interfere in that process, it happens naturally. But when you focus on visualization, it boosts your understanding power. That's why you should focus on visualization. For that, I had taught you one basic technique, and that is IWM. The easiest way to understand, remember most difficult answers and concepts, IWM. The full form is imagine with me, right? There are three situations which we imagine in the beginning. Situation one, I'm doing it. Situation two, it is happening on me. Situation three, it is happening in front of me. There are two steps. Step number one, read with IWM. Step number two, close your eyes and revisualize. Now, tell me one thing. I had given you a lot of examples, and in the question answer round, we did a lot of variations of this method. Out of all of that, and obviously, then you have practiced, you started practicing. How many of you think that IWM is a game changer? How many of you think that IWM is a game changer for you? Oh, superb, 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 superb. Any working person, any parent who has applied IWM in your field, and you are also starting to see the difference, right? P or W. If you are also able to see some kind of difference, that's great. That's great, parents and working people. Amazing, amazing. Now, those people who feel that no, it is not still making the change, as I said, practice it for 35 times. That is 5 answers a day for 7 days. Then take a call whether it is working for you or not. All right. Now we also did the brain mall, yeah, which was an example of how visualization can help you remember such complex things very easily. And then I gave you the no gadget challenge. And okay, I have applied diseases on celebrities. That's great, Sarvat. Oh, superb. Now, why did I give you the no gadget challenge? There's a reason behind it. What happens is, whenever you receive any information, it first gets processed in the brain. And processing of the information takes away a lot of mental energy, right? Earlier, when we did not have gadgets, we did not have any, electronic gadgets where we get entertained, we were utilizing less of mental energy. So we were conserving more mental energy, which was helping us in our studies, in our work, and in everything and anything which we were doing. But now what is happening is most of our mental energy is utilized in processing the information from the gadgets. And what we are taking from the gadgets? Reels, memes, jokes, web series, politics, news, negativity. Yeah, most of that is not going to be helpful in future, right? And we are utilizing that energy completely into that. How many of you have seen that when you spend a lot of time on gadgets, and then if you want to study, you don't feel like studying, you feel out of mood, you feel lack of energy, you feel tired and lethargic. Yeah. Although you were sitting at one place, you were not doing any physical activity, you were just sitting at one place. Still, you feel tired. Why? Because your mental energy is already consumed. And that's why what we should do is see now we are living in the times where we cannot live without gadgets, right? So I'm not saying you stop utilizing the gadgets completely, but can we at least restrict the usage of those gadgets for one day in the week for about 5 to 7 hours? Can we stay away from gadgets? Yes or no? Can we stay away from gadgets? Once in a day, once in a week, 5 to 7 hours. No matter how busy you are, no matter you have online classes and everything else, once in a week for 5 to 7 hours, if we stay away from gadgets, we can conserve that vital energy, right? And that's where this no gadget challenge came from. It's also known as the digital detox. Yeah. And we can definitely do this. This can help us increase not only our concentration levels, but also our focus. Yeah. That's why you should do this challenge. Now, coming to day two. Day two, the first thing which we did was concentration boosting. So I told you that there are two hurdles of concentration. Can someone tell me what are the two hurdles to concentration? This is something which we discussed yesterday. Hurdle number one is lack of interest. What is the solution for that? Solution is change the method. The moment you change the method, the interest level will automatically increase. Hurdle number two is stress. So what is the solution to combat that stress? Going into action rather than just thinking about it. Yeah, we already discussed about this, right? Then I gave you some instant concentration boosters. So the first thing which we did was brain gym. Yeah. So let's do a few brain gym exercises. We'll first start with yesterday's brain gym exercises, and then we will learn something new. I request my team to just send a message on the WhatsApp group. In case if someone has not joined, they can join because it's a live session. Recording will not be provided if they miss. All right. So let's start with the brain gym. Okay. Yeah, just a minute. Okay. So the first one is this clockwise and then anti-clockwise, again clockwise, anti-clockwise, clockwise, anti-clockwise, again clockwise, anti-clockwise, and clockwise, anti-clockwise. All right. Now, this one. Everyone. 1, 2, 3. Change. 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 Come on. Right? Please keep on doing it. Doing it, doing it, doing it. Keep on doing it. All right. And now let's learn some new ones. Okay. 3 fingers here, 3 fingers here. Both the hands are showing 3 different fingers. Yeah. And now change. It's Pragati. Just do like this. Change. 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 Everyone, please change. Simple. Easy. Okay. Now, let's do with the 4 fingers. 4 fingers. See, one hand will show 4 fingers, other hand will show 3 fingers and a thumb. Right? And now, change. 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 Okay, now let's do the easiest one. Let's do the easiest one. 5 fingers here, 1 finger here. Simple. And now simply change. This is the easiest one. Okay. Change, 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 change. All right. Okay. So now these are some of the brain gym exercises. And as I said, there are more than 200 different brain gym exercises. And you can keep on practicing them again and again whenever you want to. Then we did the Dhyan Mudra. Okay. There are 2 cuts in our index finger. So the first cut, which is here, touch with the thumb. Both the hands touch with the thumb, both the thumbs, and then keep it on your laps. You all can sit in Dhyan Mudra right now. You all can sit in Dhyan Mudra right now. All right. Okay, friends. And with this, we did the 5 senses meditation. I told you about athlete level concentration. So how many of you have done the 5 senses meditation before coming for the class? How many of you have done the 5 senses meditation before coming for the class? Oh, wow. This is amazing. Why 5 senses meditation is important? Because if you remember on the first day, I told you that our memory is nothing but collection of information which comes through the 5 senses. Okay. So if these 5 senses are alert, okay, if these 5 senses are really active, your memorization automatically becomes much more better. You automatically turn into a super memory master. So this meditation is a key thing, right? And I gave you some examples of yesterday of people who are into sports, who are pilots, those who need to really concentrate on a higher level. They are also doing this and they are seeing the difference. Now, today, definitely I'm going to give you the pre-recorded version of the meditation at 1 o'clock. Now, then we did the link system. So there are 4 golden rules of link system, where with the help of that, we memorized 30 words yesterday. And I'm not going more in detail of that today because when I'm going to teach the advanced level of link system, I'm going to give you 3 more techniques today, which can help you to remember difficult words, unknown words, words which do not have a picture, words which you have heard for the first time. How even those words can be learned and memorized in the sequence. For that, I told you to see the YouTube video. I hope that you have seen that YouTube video. Everyone, have you seen that YouTube video? Yeah, if not 2 to 3 times, at least 1 time. All right. Okay, many people have seen more times, multiple times. That's great. Okay, so with this, let's go for today's topics. Yeah, today we have some very important topics to cover. So today, first we are going to do smart revision plan, then the basic level of speed reading, then bonus technique 1, multiplication tables in 60 seconds, bonus technique 2, how to remember a list of 100 countries with their capitals in just 6 days. Over here, I'll teach the 3 techniques of advanced level of link system. And then towards the end, I'm going to give you the presentation of advanced level workshop. My question, when we start with the smart revision plan, if you learn a chapter today, then after how many days do you revise the same chapter again? Okay, before exam. Many people are saying before exam, right? Some people are saying 7 days, 5 days, 3 days, 1 day, 3 weeks, 1 month, depends. Exam ke time. All right. Now, when I was a student, I used to do my revisions at the last moment. Okay, at the last moment. Now, what happened is I wanted to go into, after my 10th standard, we have college here in Mumbai. So 10th board is an important year. I wanted to go into a college, which was my dream college, but I scored 5 marks less and I could not get into that college. And I was really disappointed. But the reason was not because I did not know those chapters, those ideas, those concepts. Only reason was lack of revision. Okay, I was relying on last moment revision and I could not get into the college where I wanted to go. Now, the point is, one revision is not enough. Multiple revisions are needed. And why is it so? Because that's how our brain functions. See, let me show you this diagram. When you receive the information through your 5 senses, that information gets processed and goes into your short-term memory. Okay? Now, the thing is, from the short-term memory, only 20% information will go to long-term memory within 24 hours. So short-term memory will not send each and everything to the long-term memory. Only 20% information. So that means within 24 hours, you are practically forgetting 80% of the things. 80%. And what you are forgetting in that 80% can be anything. It can be your movies, it can be your talk, your conversations, it can be some incidents, it can even be your studies. Brain doesn't have a control that what to store, what not to store. How will your short-term memory decide what should go in the long-term memory and what should not go into the long-term memory? There is a measurement. Your short-term memory will send only that information in the long-term memory where you are 100% involved. Means what? While taking that information, if you are 100% involved, all your 5 senses were alert, active, and you are involved into that moment, brain thinks that this is important. It has to stay for a longer duration, and brain will take it into the long-term memory. Now tell me, when you are watching the movies, don't you think you are 100% involved? Yes or no? When you are watching the movies, when you are watching some sports, when you are playing some sports, when you are watching your mobile phone, when you are doing something interesting, or when something shocking happens, surprising happens, right? You are 100% involved. And that's why it straight away goes to long-term memory. But when you are studying, are you that much involved as compared to when you are watching the movies? Your involvement is much more less. Am I right? That means what signal you are giving to your brain? You're telling your brain that this information is not so important. It's okay if this information gets discarded and deleted. And that's the reason why movies stay with us for a longer time and not the studies. Right? So what is the way out? One way is you become involved. How to do it? Start your studies with 5 senses meditation. And second way is doing multiple revisions. Why? Because when you do multiple revisions, that same information is going to your short-term memory repeated times, again and again. So the short-term memory feels that this is important and you will remember it. One of the major reasons why we remember songs with word-to-word lyrics for a very, very long time is because we hear those songs repeatedly. We sing those songs repeatedly. Yes or no? Repetition, revision plays a key role. Okay. I'm not saying doing mug up, ratta marna. I'm not saying that. I'm saying approach should be a scientific approach, smart revision plan. Okay. And that's where the smart revision plan comes in the picture. Now, what is this smart revision plan? It's in the very simple language. It means doing multiple revisions at regular interval. This is the plan which all my level 2 students, see, this is level 0. Today, I'm going to give you the presentation of level 1. And after level 1, we have level 2, where I give personal mentoring, me and Kimi ma'am. Those level 2 students, all of them, are on a daily basis following this smart revision plan. Okay? They are using it on a daily basis. Now, there are school students also, college students also, UPSC aspirants also, CA students also, medical students also. No matter what background they are from, they all are using this smart revision plan and it is helping them. And today I'm going to share that plan as it is with all of you. So the smart revision plan says that whatever you learn, and if you want to remember it for a year, then you need to do 4 revisions throughout the year. Okay? Out of the 4 revisions, most important is the first revision, the most important. Any guesses when should you do your first revision? Any guesses when should you do your first revision? See, within 24 hours, you are forgetting 80%. That's why you should do your first revision within 24 hours of learning that chapter. Within 24 hours. Hardly, very few people are doing this. And that's why very few people are successful in whatever course they have taken. First revision within 24 hours. Because in 24 hours, you are giving that information 2 times to your brain. First time when you are learning, second time when you're doing your first revision. That means brain becomes alert that this is important. It will go to the long-term memory and it will stay in your long-term memory at least for 7 days, minimum. But after 7 days, you might forget it. So to ensure that it does not happen, you should do your second revision within 7 days. That means you are reading that chapter 3 times in a week. First time when you learned and next 2 times when you revised. That means that that chapter will stay with you for at least 30 days, at least for a month. Then it might get forgotten. That's why you should do your third revision within a month. And when you do your third revision within a month, it easily stays with you for 6 months. Easily. Are you realizing? After every added number of revisions, the retention capacity is increasing. Now you will retain it for 6 months. Earlier, you were retaining it for 24 hours. There's a difference. So after 6 months, you might forget it. That's why you should do your fourth revision within 6 months. So when you do 4 revisions in 6 months, you can easily remember that chapter for a year. Easily. And if you want to remember things even after a year, then you should do 1 revision after every 6 months. This is how our brain functions. This is what we have experimented and implemented on our students, and our students have gained results. It's not something which I'm just saying for the sake of saying. I've just Googled it and I'm saying no. It has been practically implemented on my students since last 12 to 13 years, And out of that experience, I'm saying it might look simple, but simple things are most effective. Yes or no? Simple things are most effective in life, right? It has worked for the students. I know one of my students, his name is Urmil. He came to me after his ninth standard. He had scored only 60% in ninth standard. In 10th standard, when he came, he was under my personal mentoring. I taught all the techniques and he followed this smart revision plan religiously. And in his board exam, he scored 92%. The same guy who had scored 60%. I'm talking about 2017, 5 years back. He did engineering from one of the best colleges of Mumbai. Okay. Now, the thing is, you just need to follow this particular revision method word to word. But there is a problem here. Anyone who identified any problem here? The problem is you might have a doubt in your mind that, sir, what you explained is convincing. No doubt in that. But how to practically implement this? I think it is difficult to practically follow it on a daily basis. How many of you think so? How many of you have this doubt? That, sir, practically it might sound difficult or it's impossible. Yeah. So now, let me give you a solution for that. Solution is very simple. Tell me one thing. Let's say you learn a chapter for 2 hours. Okay. You took a new chapter today. It takes 2 hours for you to completely learn and understand that chapter. Then the revision of the same chapter will take how much time? Generally, it takes how much time? Assuming that learning the chapter is taking 2 hours. 1 hour, 30 minutes, half an hour, 15 minutes, 3 hours. Okay. 40 minutes, 45 minutes, 2 hours. 1 day. Okay. Now, that's where we are making a mistake. If you learn a chapter for 2 hours, mind me, revision should not take more than 10 minutes. Okay? Revision should not be taking more than 10 minutes. If you are revising for more than 10 minutes, your revision method is wrong. Number one. Number two, you are considering revision also as an opportunity to understand everything again, which is a mistake. Don't do that. And number three, there is a huge gap between your first learning and first revision. So revision seems like learning it again because you feel, did I really study this subject? Has it happened with you? When you revise after a very long time, you feel as if you are learning it for the first time. Yeah, right. Now, how many of you make this classic mistake that you consider revision as an opportunity to understand everything again, in detail, in depth? How many of you do this? Stop doing this. This is a wrong practice. Why? I'll tell you. See, your brain, whatever you have already learned, and if you are learning that again, brain is already bored of it. See, I'm telling you what our psychology is. Suppose how many of you like watching cricket matches? How many of you had watched that India versus Pakistan cricket match, 23rd October, where Virat Kohli had helped us win the match? Now, suppose today when you switch on the TV and if they show the entire match ball to ball, will you see that match? Be very honest and tell me. Ball to ball, as it is. No one will see that match. Except for one or two people. Right? That means what? Even if you are a die-hard fan of cricket, and it's India-Pakistan match, a World Cup India-Pakistan match, even that highlight, if it is ball to ball, you will not watch. You will get bored. Now, from studies, you are already bored. Are you getting it? You are already bored from studies. And now in the revision, you are again taking hell lot of time. You are making that subject more boring. And your brain is telling you not to revise again. It is boring. I don't want to spend so many stressful minutes into studies. Better let me do something else, which is more better. Are you getting the psychology? Are you getting the mindset? Yeah. Am I making some sense? The point is, anything which becomes slow becomes boring for our brain when it comes to revising or getting exposed to that information again. Revision has to be faster. Whatever you want to understand, understand in the first learning, not in the revision. Revision is not re-understanding. Revision is not relearning. Revision is not re-memorizing. Revision is revision. You are just, glancing through it. That's what the revision is all about. Why are you spending so many stressful hours into revision again? Okay, it has to be quick. It has to be very quick. And it has to be in multiple ways. I mean, it has to be multiple number of times. Speed and frequency is the key to success. Okay, not slow process is not key to the success, especially in studies. Speed and frequency. Revision has to be faster, it has to be frequent, and then you will see the result. Tell me one thing. One detailed, in-depth revision is more effective, or 4 quick revisions are more effective? One or two, A or B, what is more effective? A is 1 detailed revision. B is 4 quick revisions. Answer is B. Answer is B. Okay. That's why you need to do multiple revisions. So now, please write down the formula. The formula is whatever number of minutes you take to learn the chapter for the first time, divide by 12. Okay. Divide by 12. That much time should be taken for revision. So that means if you are taking 2 hours to learn that chapter, that is 120 minutes. 120 divided by 12. Revision should take only 10 minutes. Okay. If you are taking 1 hour to learn the chapter, so that is 60 minutes. 60 divided by 12. So the revision should take 5 minutes only. Yes, Mihir. Okay. Are you getting it? Anything more than that is not going to be helpful to you in long run. Okay. So now the main question is, okay, today, if I teach you that technique to do your revision so much faster, then how many of you think that yes, it is possible to practically implement this? It is possible to practically implement this if the revision becomes faster. Yeah. And for that, we need to learn the next method, and that is smart revision. Speed reading. Okay. That's the next technique. Speed reading. So my point is, whenever you want to revise, use speed reading. Don't do slow reading. Should I repeat again? Okay. Yeah, Vaishnavi. Whenever you want to do your revision, use the speed reading method. Don't do slow reading. Slow is not going to be helpful. Okay. Now, let's learn speed reading. Before that, let me give you a warning. Listen to this warning clearly. Whatever techniques we have learned so far have given you instant results, right? We did human camera activity, we did brain mall, we did IWM, we did 5 senses meditation, brain gym, we did Dhyan Mudra, we did link system. You got instant results. Yeah. But speed reading will not give you instant result. Okay. It gives you result with practice. So today, when we do a practical round of speed reading, your speed will definitely increase, but your understanding level might not increase. Why? Because our brain is habituated to do slow reading since many years. Am I right? But with practice, you will see the result. Result as in your speed and your understanding both will increase. But that will take time. So today, when we do a practical round of speed reading, your speed increases, but your understanding does not increase. Don't feel disheartened. Don't feel disappointed. Don't label this technique as a wrong method and it is not going to work and I'm not going to practice it anymore. Don't do that. Give it some time. Can you all give 10 minutes a day to practice speed reading for at least 3 to 4 next weeks? Can you do that? Rest of the day, you do your slow reading, that's fine. But at least for 10 minutes a day, for 3 to 4 weeks, devote on speed reading. And do only revisions with the help of speed reading. Don't do the fresh chapters. Yeah, can you do that? Even if you don't get the results initially, yeah, can you push yourself? Can you motivate yourself? Yeah, and do it. Amazing. All right. So with this warning clear in your mind, let's go for the speed reading. Now, I'm here sharing few pictures. You have to identify these personalities. Can you quickly identify these personalities? Come on. All right. So the first person is Swami Vivekanand. Second is John F. Kennedy. Third is Warren Buffett. Fourth is Bill Gates. And the last person is the founder of Growth Vidyapit, Mr. Latesh Shah. All of them are from different background. There is one common thing between all of them, and that is they all are speed readers. Okay? They all are speed readers. Swami Vivekanand was known for his reading speed. It is said that he used to read very fast. He could complete the whole book in 1 hour. Okay. John F. Kennedy, the former president of USA, he was a speed reader. In fact, he was one of the promoters of speed reading in the popular culture of USA. Imagine a president of a country is promoting speed reading. Yeah, that's something strange, isn't it? Now, Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, they are like one of the few of the richest people in the world. Yeah, philanthropists as well. They both are speed readers. And Latesh sir, I personally know him. He's a speed reader. He has read more than 10,000 books, by the way. And his style of reading is speed reading. Now, the question here, natural question which comes in our mind is, why did they choose speed reading and not slow reading? What do you think? Why did they choose speed reading and not slow reading? People are writing to save time, but that's not the right answer. Saving time was not their agenda. It can never be their agenda because learning, upgrading, updating, reading is one of the top priorities for such people. So, saving time was not the criteria. The criteria is different. It is all about the brain functioning. Okay. Thinking speed. Any idea what is our brain's thinking speed? Any idea what is our brain's thinking speed? Brain thinks at a very high speed, about 300 to 800 words per minute. Wow, that's the speed of our brain, 300 to 800 words per minute. Okay, we think so fast. But the problem is our reading speed is not matching. Our reading speed is nowhere in comparison. It is hardly 150 to 250 words. And that's where the problem arises. Now see, let me show you a practical. Now, suppose you are thinking, oh, tomorrow I have to go to my school and complete my how much time does it take to think this particular thought? Tomorrow I have to go to my school and complete my assignment. How much time does it take? Hardly 1 second, not even 1 second. And how many words did you think? Tomorrow I have to go to my school and submit my assignments. 12 words in just 1 second. Okay, that's our speed. But what if when I'm taking the session right now, if I take so slowly, like hello, every, one. Welcome to Super Memory Master Level 0 workshop. What will happen? Khatam, tata, bye bye, isn't it? Now you will leave the class. Are you getting it? Because your thoughts are thinking in faster pace. And I'm saying very, very slow. Now the problem is we read at this speed. Yes or no? We read at this speed. And because of that, your thoughts are running faster. And your thoughts are telling you to run away from that subject. One of the major reasons why a subject is boring or difficult is not the subject, but your reading speed. Eureka moment? Yeah, should I repeat again? One of the major reasons why that subject is boring or difficult has nothing to do with that subject, but it has all to do with your reading speed. If you increase your reading speed in your boring subject, that subject will become interesting. Do you know that? If you increase your reading speed in your difficult subject, that subject will become less difficult for you. Okay? Because when you are reading, you are speaking in your mind. Yes or no? You are speaking in your mind. So you are listening to what you are speaking, what you are reading. And that is slow. And your thoughts are much more faster. Who is winning the race? What you are reading or what you are thinking? Definitely what you are thinking is winning the race. And that's why you get all types of some weird thoughts, right? I am hungry. You are reading and you are thinking, I am hungry. That's a thought. I'm sleepy. I'm bored. I want to go out with my friends. I want to watch what is the score. I want to do this. I want to do that. All those are thoughts which are not supposed to be there while you are reading, but still you are getting those thoughts just because your reading speed is slow. Why do we read slow? Why do we read slow? So before I go for practical, just want to clear your mind so that when we do the practical round of speed reading, there are no blockages in the mind. We read slow because we think, because we have this belief that if I read slow, then only I will understand. Yes or no? If I read slow, then only I will understand. How many parents give this instruction to the child? Read slow, then only you will understand. How many teachers give this suggestion? Stop doing it. We are ruining the brain capacity of our children by giving such wrong instructions. Let me be very straight with you. Yeah. Why? Because slowness and understanding can never go hand in hand. Because while you are reading slow, you are not just reading, you are also thinking. That's not the ideal way of understanding. Ideal way of understanding is you are reading and you are only reading. There are no thoughts. That is possible when you do speed reading. Okay. Brain needs 300 to 800 words. Your reading speed has to go to 300, 400, 500, 700 words. Simple. So there will be no thought. And whatever you learn, whatever you read gets captured. Okay. And that's where we need speed reading. Initially, it will not happen. Initially, you will feel that, sir, slow reading is better. But with practice, you will realize that speed reading is much more better. Okay. So now let's go for speed reading. Let's practically find out, first of all, what is our current reading speed. Okay. Any idea what is your current reading speed? No idea? Okay, so now let's find it out. We'll do one exercise. Everyone ready for the exercise? So on my screen in some time, you will see 100-word paragraph. You have to read that paragraph in your normal speed. And I'll share that paragraph only for 20 seconds. In 20 seconds, I will remove that paragraph and you have to read in your normal speed. And then we will apply one formula. With the help of that formula, you'll be able to find out what is your current reading speed. So the moment I share the paragraph, your 20 seconds will start. So on your marks, get set, go. Start reading. Read in your normal speed. Okay, time is up. I'm sure most of you might not have completed. Yeah, some of you might have completed. Most of you have not completed because that's our normal speed. There's nothing wrong and right in that. Now, I'm going to share that paragraph one more time. Okay. And you have to count the number of words which you have read and give me that count here in the chat. Now you have to count each and every word, even if it's a one letter word, that also has to be counted. Okay, so I'm sharing the paragraph again. You can read, you can count, and you can tell me here in the chat how many words have you read during those 20 seconds. It will literally count word to word and tell me. Okay, 100, 42, 23, 97. Superb. 30. 56. Okay, now this is your current reading speed of 20 seconds. We need the speed of per minute. So 20 seconds into 3 is 60 seconds. So whatever number of words you've written, multiply that with 3. Let's say you have read 50 words. So 50 into 3 is 150. So your reading speed is 150 WPM. What is WPM? Words per minute. So multiply that number with 3 and write WPM. 219 WPM, 186 WPM, 213 WPM, 300 WPM, 69 WPM, 180 WPM. All right. Now, are you realizing what is the ideal speed for speed reading? 300 plus. Okay. 300 plus words is the reading speed, ideal reading speed. Let me write it here. Okay. Anything beyond 300. 300 plus is speed reading level. Okay. 251 to 300 WPM is average reading speed. Okay. 151 to 250 words per minute is poor reading speed. And anything below 150, okay, anything below 150 is very poor reading speed. Okay, so you might be in any one of these things. You have to aim for this 300 words per minute. And believe me, even if you are below 150, it just takes practice and consistency to go to this 300 plus. It doesn't take more time. Okay, you can definitely go to this. Now, how to do that? So that's where the speed reading comes in the picture. Okay, that's where the technique comes in the picture. So now let's practically learn speed reading. You should have a book with you. And never mind, I was also in the poor reading speed. Right now, my speed is somewhere around 450 to 500 words per minute. Okay, and I still wish to increase it. There are people who read even at 1,000 words per minute. I know there are people, I know my own students, okay, because they are so much committed to practicing speed reading. And imagine if you read at that speed, friends, just let me give you a simple calculation before I start. Imagine if you can read 100 pages per hour. Just imagine. If your textbook is having 200 pages, you can complete the entire textbook in just 2 hours. Yeah. And let's say your exam is after 6 months. And once in a week, you are doing 2 hours speed reading of that textbook. So in 6 months, you can read that textbook 24 times. 24 times. Don't you think if you read a textbook 24 times before your exam, you can score really very well? Yeah. Are you understanding the power of speed reading? That's why just give 10 minutes a day for next 3 to 4 weeks. Your life will change. Okay. Now let's see how to do speed reading. There are 4 types of speed reading. Basic level. Basic level is ideal for revisions. Don't do basic level on fresh chapters. Do basic level on revisions. Okay. Second is advanced level, which is also known as 3 rounds reading, which can be used directly on the fresh chapters. Third is word capturing method, my favorite, which goes beyond advanced. And it is so advanced that along with the speed reading, you can even capture keywords, terms, dates, numbers, and everything while you are doing speed reading. And the last one is reverse reading, which is like a backup. When something is too complicated or too difficult, nothing is helping you. That's where you use reverse reading. Today, we are going to learn the basic level. What is basic level of speed reading? As I said, it's ideal for revisions with practice. After practice, it can be applied in the fresh chapters also. Duration as a beginner, minimum 3 minutes, maximum 10 minutes. How to do it? Aim to read 2 to 3 times faster than your normal speed and apply 2 rules and 3 steps. So what are the 2 rules and 3 steps? Rule number 1, pacing. What does it mean? Move your finger or the pen below the text while you read. It's very important. How many of you do this? It's a good habit. Generally, we feel that children should do it. Now I'm grown up, I should not do it. Yeah, you should do it too. I'm also doing it. How is this beneficial? There are 2 reasons. Number 1, when you move your finger, your eyes will not get distracted. We read through our eyes, right? And eyes can easily get distracted. You are reading one page, your eyes can see the second page, your eyes can see beyond the book, and so many other things. But when you are pacing, you are moving your finger, you are giving your eyes a direction. So that will be more focus, less distraction, more understanding. Secondly, after a point, you can increase the speed of your finger movement and your reading speed will naturally improve. Okay. So either you move your finger or you have a book, a pen in your hand and move your pen. Okay. First thing. Second rule. What to do when you don't understand a particular part? What you generally do when you don't understand a particular part? Tell me. What you generally do? We read it again, right? And some of you Google it. But basically, we read it again. That's fine when you're doing slow reading, but that's not fine when you are doing speed reading. What to do while you do speed reading? Do nothing. Do nothing, just move ahead. Yes, you heard it right. Even without understanding that particular part, you have to move ahead. The reason is your brain is already working in a very high speed. You cannot suddenly break that speed. It's a jerk to your brain. All the positive effect which you have created will go away, will vanish. That's why you should never do anything. You should simply move ahead. At the max, what you can do, you can just mark that part which you did not understand and complete the chapter. And after completing the chapter, you can go back to that part again. Clear, everyone? Write C if you all are clear. Write double C if you are crystal clear. Rule number 1 is spacing adjust. You have to simply move your finger while you are reading. All right. Now, along with this, there are 3 steps. Step 1, before reading process. Step 2, during the reading. Step 3, after reading process. Okay. Now, before I practically teach you the rules, let's first implement the rules. Then I'll explain the rules. So select a chapter which you want to revise. Select a chapter which you want to revise. Preferably the chapter which you have recently learned. Don't take a fresh chapter. Take a chapter which you want to revise. Those who are not students, okay, adults and working people, you can definitely take anything because you don't have anything to revise, right? So write R if you are ready with the chapter. Write R so that we can straight away jump into it. Parents, you also implement this. You also experience this. Okay. So reading has to be in a process. Okay. Before reading process, during the reading, after reading. Generally what we do, we directly start reading. Shuru karo aur jaldi khatam karo. है ना? I have to do a lot of other things. But no, it has to be a step-by-step process. So before reading process, it has got 2 things to do. You are preparing your mindset before you actually do speed reading. It's a warm up. So, what to be done in the warm up? First thing is, I'll just give you 1 minute. In 1 minute, you have to go through each and every page of the chapter. Listen to me carefully. You have to go through each and every page of the chapter and you have to just read the main titles. Don't read everything. Just read the main titles of each and every page. If there is a title, subtitle, there is something which is highlighted in a different color or font. Okay. If there is a diagram, there is a picture, there is a description below the picture. In 1 minute, you have to go through each and every page and see all the highlights of each page before we actually start speed reading. All right. So on the count of three, your 1 minute will start. Three, two, one, zero, start. Start everyone. Yeah, Labansh, in that case, just read the first couple of words of each paragraph. Last 10 seconds. 1 minute is over. 1 minute is over. And stop. Now, there is one more thing before we actually start speed reading, and that is pre-mindset. What is pre-mindset? See, you read through your eyes, but processing happens in the mind. Yes or no? Processing happens in the mind. So the mind has to be completely ready for it. It is going to be super speed, and the mind has to be ready to receive and digest everything, absorb everything, grasp everything. So we are preparing our mind. So we're going to tell four things to our mind. Open the first page of the book, everyone. I mean, the first page of the chapter. Again, go back to the first page of the chapter. So, Inchara, that's fine. Not to worry. Now, close your eyes, sit in Dhyan Mudra, back and neck straight, sit in the Dhyan Mudra position, close your eyes, deep breathing, concentrate between your two eyebrows, and tell yourself that I'm going to do a speed reading round for 3 minutes where I'll read 3 to 4 times faster than my normal speed. Visualize the cover page of the subject and tell yourself that this subject is my best friend. That subject is smiling at you. You also smile back. It's my buddy. Every word, sentence, paragraph, page, and the entire book is getting registered in my mind as it is. My brain cells are active and alert. My super memory is ready to support. I am super excited and energetic. And in next 3 minutes, I'm going to give my 110%. On the count of five, open your eyes and do the speed reading using pacing for 3 minutes continuously without a break at a higher speed. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open your eyes and your time starts now. Start speed reading. 1 minute is over. Okay. 2 minutes are over. Last 20 seconds. Time is up. Please stop. Stop, stop, stop. Stop, everyone. Please stop. Step number 3, after reading process, close your eyes. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Take a deep breathing. Relax your mind. And now, recall whatever you can. I'm not expecting you to recall word to word. Just recall the ideas and the concepts which you read. The more you are relaxed, better you will recall. If you are stressed, go into relaxation. If you can't recall, become more relaxed. Relaxation is equal to recollection. Relax, relax, relax. Some of you will be able to recall everything as it is, as if you are reading the page again. Recall, close your eyes, Shivangi, and recall. Last 10 seconds. All right. Please open your eyes, everyone. Open your eyes, open your eyes, open your eyes. Tell me, how was it for you? Okay, okay, wonderful, wonderful. Now, good. Now, see, if you are third step, I told you to recall, and if you're not able to recall, and then if you're feeling that, sir, it was not good for me, that's what I had warned you in the advance, right? You will not be able to recall and understand everything in your first ever attempt of speed reading. You've been doing speed reading since many, many years. So, can we give some time to this method? Just 10 minutes a day for 3 to 4 weeks, and then decide whether it works for you or not. All right. So, the first step is to increase the speed. Understanding level will automatically improve on its own. As I said on the first day, you can't do anything about understanding. It's an internal process. Okay. So even if you could recall 15%, 10%, 20%, that's a good sign. That's your beginning. That's your today's level. With practice, that 20% will go to 40%, 50%, 60%, 80%, and even 100%. You just need to practice. Yeah. And as I said, 35 is the magical number. If you do it for 35 times, you will see the real effect. And more than that is better. So these are the 3 steps here on your screen. Step 1, before reading process, read all important topic titles and terms, then pre-mindset. Step 2, speed reading, minimum 3 minutes, maximum 10 minutes. Step 3, after reading process, close your eyes, relax your mind, and recollect as much as you can naturally. Okay, don't force, naturally. That's great, Mihir. Super. All right. So these are the speed reading levels. So this is where we complete the speed reading part. I hope that you enjoyed. Speed reading is like an ocean. The more you practice, the more you will get the pearls and the results out of it. Keep on practicing. Okay. So yeah, all the questions which you all have, definitely I'll answer those questions in the later part here. Okay. Now now we are going for bonus techniques. See, we have completed all the main techniques which were supposed to be taught. And now is the time for bonus techniques. Okay, all the questions which you all have, I'll be answering later. Yeah, in the question answer round, I'll definitely answer those questions. But now is the time for us to go for some bonus techniques. And the first one is multiplication tables technique. Okay, anyone who doesn't like maths, anyone who doesn't like maths. Okay. There are many people. Okay, so this one is a good technique for all of you. Let me tell you, this is a good technique for all of you. Multiplication table of any two-digit number in just 1 minute. Okay, in just 1 minute. Yeah. So how to do it? Let's take the example of 51. 51. Yeah. Now what to be done is just make a few columns. Serial number 5 and 1. Once you do that, write down the table of 5 and write down the table of 1. Okay. 5 tens are 50, 1 tens are 10. Simple. And now let's go to the magical step. This 5 and 1, combine them, make it 51. 10 and 2 becomes 102. 15 and 3 becomes 153. 20 and 4 becomes 204. These are your final answers. 255, 306, 357, 408, 459. And only here there will be a minor change. Why? Because it's a two-digit number. Okay. When there is a two-digit number, this 1 goes to 50. It's get added with 50 becomes 51 and 0. So 51 and 0 becomes 510. And that's it. You have done the multiplication table of 51 in just 1 minute, right? Even Maggie takes more time to be prepared. It just took you few minutes, few seconds, in fact, to make it happen. Right? Now, let's go to one higher number, any two-digit number. You can use this method for any two-digit number. Let's take 82, 82. Again, the same columns, serial number 8 and 2. Now, write down the multiplication table of 8, write down the multiplication table of 2, and then the magical step of 82. 8 and 2 combined is 82. 16 and 4 becomes 164. 24 and 8 becomes 248. But from here onwards, 246, sorry, and then 328. From here onwards, the things will change because there are two-digit numbers. So this 10, from this 10, the 1 will go to the previous number, that is 40. So 40 and 1 becomes 41 and 0, 410, correct? 48 and 1 becomes 49 and 2, 492. 56 plus 1 becomes 57 and 4, 574. 64 plus 1 becomes 65 and 6. Yeah, so it becomes 656. 7 to 2 plus 1, 73 and 8, 738. 80 plus 2, 82 and 0, 820. You are done. You've done a multiplication table of 82 in less than a minute, right? All you need is to know the multiplication tables of 1 to 9. Now, I'm sure that we all know that. Rest of the things are easy for us, right? So this is the first bonus technique, how to do a multiplication table of any two-digit number in less than a minute. Okay, and now let's go to my favorite technique, the trainer's favorite technique, and that is how to remember 100 countries with their capitals in just 6 days. And today we are going to start with the first list of 20 countries of Europe. Okay, now listen to me carefully. I'm going to share the list of 100 countries with all of you. And we have divided the 100 countries into 6 continents. First is Europe, which I'm teaching you today. Rest of the 5 continents you can do on your own. Okay. So totally there are 100 countries and we have taken 20 countries of Europe. Here we go. 2 columns. First is country, second is capitals. Now, here I'm going to use the advanced level of link system. And that's where we are going to use the story of the YouTube video, which was shared with all of you yesterday. Yeah. So I'm sure that most of you have seen that YouTube video, but there are some people who have not seen that YouTube video in spite of our repeated reminders. And that's absolutely fine. I know that it happens. What I'll do is I'm going to decode that story now. I'm going to do the post-mortem of that story. In that story, there are 40 code words. 20 code words belong to the country names, and remaining 20 code words belong to the capital names. And I'm going to share that story with you one more time. And I will also decode that story so that you can relate with the country and the capital. After that, I'll teach you the 3 techniques of advanced level of link system. And I'll also teach you how to implement that in your studies and in your work. So let's go for it. Listen to my story carefully and have a close look at the cursor, which will give you the idea about the country and the capital. So let's go for it. So you rode and the bell is ringing. So you went inside and you saw people were brushing the teeth. Bell and brush means Belgium and Brussels. Belgium is the country, Brussels is the capital. Okay, bell and brush are the code word. You took the brush and you went out, and by mistake you entered inside the lion's den. And a cop stopped you. Cop means policeman. He stopped you because you are not allowed to go inside. Den and cop are the code word for Denmark and Copenhagen. Denmark is the country, Copenhagen is the capital. All right. The cop told you to pay fine because you are not allowed to enter there. But you did not have money, so the cop sent you to the hell. Yeah, he was too cruel. He sent you to the hell. Fine and hell. Fine means Finland. Hell means Helsinki, the country and the capital. Easy, fun so far? Now, you went inside the hell and there was a dance party going on. Dance party means the rhyming word for France. Dance is the rhyming word for France. People were dancing. You asked someone, why are you dancing? That too inside the hell. He said, someone has constructed Eiffel Tower inside it. That's why we are dancing. Eiffel Tower means Paris. Yeah, we all know, right? Eiffel Tower is in Paris. Paris is the capital of France. You started climbing the Eiffel Tower. You went on the top and you saw there were so many germs. And those germs were eating burger. Germs and burger. Germany and Berlin. Germany is the country, Berlin is the capital. So the code word is germs and burger. You started eating that burger, but the moment you opened the bread, you saw instead of cheese, there was a lot of grease. Okay. So Greece is the country. And 8 hens came and started eating that grease. 8 hens means Athens. Athens is the capital of Greece. Okay. Now, those hens took you to the Iron Man. Iron Man had a doubling machine. So whatever you put inside that machine, that will convert into 2. So Iron Man means Ireland. Doubling machine means Dublin, which is the capital of Ireland. So you put 1 idli inside and 2 idlis came out. Idli means Italy. Okay. You ate that idli with sambar and then you started roaming the city. You started roaming the whole city. Rome is the capital of Italy. Okay. At the end of the day, you were tired. So you went back home and you took shower with 2 Lux soaps. 2 Lux soaps. Why 2 Lux soaps? Because Luxembourg is Luxembourg is the country and Luxembourg is the city. Then you went to sleep. Next day morning, you ate 2 Monaco biscuits. Why 2 Monaco biscuits? Country is Monaco, capital is also Monaco. Okay. After eating Monaco biscuit, you took your leather bag and went to Amsterdam. Leather bag means Netherlands. Netherlands. And you went to Amsterdam, which is the capital of Netherlands. And then you went to the north of the city, and there was a way on the north side known as North Way. North Way means Norway. And there was a signboard over there. What was written in the signboard? Go slow. Go slow means Oslo, which is the capital of Norway. You were walking slow and you saw a big pole. Pole means Poland. And beyond that pole, there was a war going on. You saw the war. Warsaw. Warsaw is the capital of Poland. The party which won the war captured the port and they were so happy that they started kissing the wall of the port with their lips. Lips means Lisbon, which is the capital of Portugal. Okay. From that port, you took the ship to Russia. And there in Russia, you saw a big mosque. Mosque means Moscow, which is the capital of Russia. In that mosque, you met your friend Hussein. Hussein was not married. Hussein means Sen, not married means Marino, San Marino. And San Marino is the capital as well. Okay. Now, suddenly Hussein's head started paining. And the pain was so terrible that he became mad. Pain means Spain, the country. Mad means Madrid, the capital. So to calm him down, you took him to the vacation to Switzerland. In Switzerland, it was too cold, so you started burning the wood. Bern is the capital of Switzerland. Still, it was cold, so you decided to go to United Kingdom. Over there, you went to the city of London. I've not made a story between United Kingdom and London because we all know the country as well as the capital. On that day, it was your birthday, so you went inside the sweet shop and you bought all the Stockholm. Stockholm is the capital of Sweden. And this is how, my dear friends, we have learned 20 countries of Europe along with their capitals. Okay, without actually memorizing it. I hope that you liked it. Yeah. Now, if you think this story is too long, okay, you can make a small story of two countries, or maybe one country, or maybe 3 to 5 countries. Okay. Now, yeah. So if you're unable to get it, there is a chance that you've not seen the YouTube video, right? How to remember it? Simple. You have to use the smart revision plan. As simple as that. I had made this story in 2015 or 16 when I had to give a memory show of remembering countries and capitals. That's where I had made this story, and I gave that same story as it is to each one of you. Okay, so this is the method, this is the power of the system. And now the point is, there are three techniques which I used. Yes, Aniket, right. There are three techniques which I used over here to make this complete story. Now, think about that brain wall story. Over there also, I used similar methods. Okay, here also I used the similar methods. All of that is the advanced level of link system. So let me teach those three techniques to each one of you. Are you all ready to learn those three techniques? I'm sure that you all are, you all are ready. So let us go for that. Just a minute. Let me have a sip of water. Okay. Now, basic level of link system is all about such words which already have a picture. Lion, mango, river, Virat Kohli, flower, box, diamond, India, car, cow. It already has a picture, right? Advanced level of link system is for those words which do not have a picture, number one, or which you have never heard before, number two, or you don't know the meaning of those words. Okay, for such words, we use the advanced level of link system. As you can see, there are many words from this list which you must have heard for the first time. Yes or no? Or even if you have heard, there is no picture for that word, right? That's where we use the advanced level of link system. There are three techniques. Let's explore all the techniques. Technique number one, taking the initial few letters. For example, look at this word Belgium. So instead of Belgium, I just took the first three letters, Bell, B-E-L, Bell, and I made a picture of ringing bell. Belgium doesn't have a picture, But Bell definitely has a picture, right? Brussels, I just took the first four letters and I saw brush. Okay, brush. Brush definitely has a picture. Denmark became Lion's Den. Copenhagen became Cop. Finland became Fine. Helsinki became Hell. Germany became Germs. Berlin became Burger. Getting it? Taking initial few letters and creating a picture out of it. Second technique, rhyming words or similar sounding words. For example, France. So instead of France, I saw dance. Dance definitely has a picture. Italy doesn't have a picture. But the rhyming word idli, idli does have a picture, right? Rome became roaming. Burn became fire. Spain became pain. Are you getting it? Rhyming words. You take a rhyme. Oslo became go slow. And that gives you a picture. So that is second technique. And third technique, when nothing works, this is definitely going to work, which is also known as mnemonics, where we simply break the words into 2 to 3 parts. For example, Athens. Athens, you break it into 2 parts and make it into 8 hens. 8 hens means Athens. Okay. One more, Norway. Break it into 2 parts. North way. Stockholm. Break it into 2 parts. Stock brought inside the home. Okay. Warsaw. Break it into 2 parts. I saw the war. You are simply breaking that word into 2 to 3 parts and you are creating a picture out of it. Clear? So these are the 3 techniques. You create a picture of the words which do not have a picture. Simple. Now the implementation of it. How to implement this in your studies. So let me give you a few examples. Number 1, pointer form answers. How many of you struggle with pointer form answers? How many of you struggle with pointer form answers? Remembering points, remembering the heading of points, right? Remembering the headings is a headache, isn't it? Now, how to do it? Very simple. Let's say you have a 10-point answer. Every point has a heading, a one-line heading. Now, you select one word from each of those headings. So now 10 headings convert into 10 words. Okay. Now, if those words do not have a picture, you use any of these 3 techniques and you give a picture to those words. Once you give a picture to those words, you convert it into a link story using the 4 rules of link story. Okay. Once you know that story, that means you know those keywords. Because of that, you will know the headings. And because of the heading, you will remember the entire pointer form answer. It looks like a long process. I agree. But once you make a story and you repeat that story 4 to 5 times, it gets into your head forever. And there are people who have made 600, 700 stories of each of their pointer form answers if they have 600, 700 questions. And they can revise it without the book. Imagine you are traveling and you are revising your difficult answers. What better things you can imagine for your life as a student? Second option, second example, periodic table. Do you want to remember periodic table using this method? Then what you should do? Let's go for that. Let's say the word is helium. Helium. So now, helium can become hill. Just take the initial few letters and you see hill. Okay. Hydrogen can become high. Someone is waving hand. High. Oxygen can become oxygen mask. Magnesium can become magnet. Carbon can become car. Every element can be converted into some or the other picture. And then you use the link system. There are 108 or 110 elements. It's okay if you don't make the one story of all of them. Make story of 10 words together. Make around 10 to 11 stories. You are sorted. Okay. So for anything and everything, you can convert it into a picture. Right? Beryllium. It's simple. You can see the strawberry. Beryllium can become strawberry. Okay. So now, like that, any word can be converted. Friends. That is second thing. Third thing, You have biological words, you have history characters, you have places in geography, you have states, you have capitals of the states, you have the names of the rivers, you have the names of the mountains. For all of that, you can use the same idea. Vocabulary. Okay. How many of you are giving a competitive exam where you need to learn a lot of new words with the meaning? Yeah, many of you, right? So you can use this similar method. What you can do is you can simply uh, use the link system. Let me give you an example. Let's say the word is aplomb. Okay. Let's say the word is aplomb. Aplomb means Aplomb. Aplomb. Okay, let me write it here. Aplomb. It means, it's an English word, okay? It means, just a minute. Aplomb. It's an English word. It means confidence. Okay. Now, what you can do is, instead of aplomb, I will see apple. Apple. And the word is confidence. So I'll make a quick story. I ate an apple. I went to on a stage and I gave a confident speech in front of 1,000 people. Can you all close your eyes and see this? I went on the stage. I mean, I ate an apple. I gave a confident speech in front of 1,000 people. Okay. Aplomb means confidence. You will never forget this word, right? So you can use this as well. I'm so sorry. You can use this method as well. So these are some of the uses if you are not a student. Okay, then what to do? Remembering your schedule, remembering your to-do list. Yeah, am I audible? Am I audible, everyone? Am I audible, everyone? Okay, thank you. If you are not a student, you are a working person, you want to remember your to-do list, write down all the activities which you need to do, write down all the tasks, and then select one keyword from each of the tasks, and then you create it, convert it into a picture, you make a link story, you will remember each and every task. Similarly, you can remember your schedule. You can remember meeting agenda. You can remember meeting minutes. You can remember purchase list. You can remember product details. You can remember the basic pointers of a speech if you want to give a speech, and so many other things. Okay, so this is how you can use this link system advanced level into multiple different sources, and sky is the limit. Okay, I remember a lot of things. I have to remember an address, I have to remember people's names, my students' names in my private batches. I use this method. Okay, and in many other things, I use this method, and it has helped me every single time. So the more you use, the more it is better for you, right? So Achal, no problem. You can use that same word again and again in your story. You will not get confused. Okay, Achal? All right. All right. Now, friends, uh, let me just give you a quick recap of everything before we move ahead. All right. Let me very quickly, a quick 30-second recap of whatever we've done. So we have learned two foundations of memory. We have learned IWM. We have learned concentration boosting. We have learned the basic level of link system. We have learned smart revision plan, speed reading basic level, multiplication tables technique, bonus technique 2, remembering countries and capitals, and also advanced level 3 techniques of link system. And with this, whatever we have promised you to deliver on our website, in our ads, on our WhatsApp group, whatever we have promised, we have already delivered it to you. Now, only 3 to 4 things are remaining. Number one, the practice checklist, the 100 countries list. Both the things will be shared on the WhatsApp group today after 7:30. So don't be in hurry to leave the group. Third, the meditation link, which will be shared on the Zoom chat only at 1 o'clock today. Okay. Fourth, you are a part of our community. So we will add you in our Telegram group where all our members of not only the memory workshop, but every other workshop are there. That Telegram group link will be shared with you tomorrow morning on the WhatsApp group. You can join that Telegram group. And fourth, there is a contest. In that contest, the winner will get a live call from me today itself, a 10 minutes call. All of that will be delivered And of course, the question answer round, you might be having many questions related to the topics which we discussed today. That also we will do today. But right now is the time for me to give you a 20-minute presentation of our advanced level workshop. I know many of you would not be interested in joining this, but still, it's my request. If I have given any value to you, if I have been instrumental in any kind of contribution in your life, I request you to give me 20 minutes, next 20 minutes of your life, because something amazing I'm going to share with you. Whether to join or not is absolutely your choice. No one is going to force you, and no one should force you. It should be your decision. But if you are a decision maker, if you are an action taker, if you believe in making a shift in you, if you believe in taking the support of experts, I'm going to give you an early bird offer today. If you register today, you can get that offer. So my request is stay here for 20 minutes and then you can definitely leave the meeting. Exactly at 1 o'clock, you will get the meditation link. 1:15, the contest and the question answer round. So here we go for, okay, there is a task which you need to do. Revise 2 chapters by speed reading method tomorrow before 3 p.m. and submit the report on the Google Forms so that you get the trophy and you get the medal and other things. Those medals will also be given in next 48 hours on the WhatsApp group. Okay, and now is the time for me to give you a short 20 minutes presentation of Super Memory Master Level 1, a workshop which has been conducted by me, Bhuvan Dhanesha, and my uh, colleague Kimisha. She is a Mumbai University rank holder. And together we have taken this workshop all over the world. And since last 2 years, we have been taking this workshop online. Yeah, we used to do this workshop offline, a 16 hours workshop, a 2 full days workshop, which we used to do in many parts of India. But after the pandemic, now we are doing it online. Okay. Now, this workshop is a mix of pre-recorded plus live sessions. So there are a lot of techniques which are pre-recorded. You get access to the pre-recorded techniques, videos, assignments. And after that, you get the access to attend the live sessions. So you learn the techniques and you attend the live sessions as well, where we practice and revise the techniques again. Plus, we implement those techniques in our studies, in our work. Plus, we solve the doubts. Second thing, this workshop is not only for students. Majorly, it is for students. But 30% of our students, 30% of our participants are those who are not students. There are 5 modules in this workshop. 4 out of 5 modules are general in nature, which can be helpful for everyone. 1 module is specifically for students, right? Third, there is an offer if you register today. Yes, the parents will get the free entry to the workshop, mother and father both. You just need to pay for the student and parent has to pay nothing and he can attend the entire workshop. He will get all the benefits which a full member gets. So that's a great opportunity. This workshop is in English. We do have a Hindi version also. In case if you are not comfortable in English, you can opt for the Hindi version as well. Right? Now, I just want to run a quick poll before I start the presentation. The poll is simple here. You can see this question on your screen. The question is, are you attending the workshop with your parents? Write yes or no, whatever is the suitable option. If the parents are not around, you can definitely tell them to be with you and see the presentation. The last 10 seconds, quickly fill it up. All right, all right. Yes, if the parents are not around, definitely you can tell them to be with you, or they can join in from other devices also if they are outside. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much for filling up. And now let's begin. Now, a quick question to each one of you. Question number 1. How many of you feel that whether we like it or not, exams do play an important role in our studies? Yes or no? What do you think? It does play an important role whether we like it or not. I know I just scored 5 marks less and I did not go into my dream college just because I scored 5 marks less. Now, one more important question. I'm sure most of you are not aware about it. Okay. Even the teachers are not aware about it for that matter. Okay. With due respect, I am saying this. Do you know, right from fifth standard up to post graduation, whatever exams you give, whether it is a unit test, final exam, board exam, competitive exam, or a post graduation exam, right from fifth standard up to post graduation, there are only 22 types of questions which can be asked. Only 22 types of questions which can be asked. How many of you were aware about it? Only 22 types of questions. That means there is no 23rd type of question. Yes. And we take a stress only for these 22 things. Don't you think we should zero down? Don't you think we should zoom down to ensure that we should focus only on those 22 types of questions? We should learn all the techniques available to master the art of facing these 22 types of questions so that the exam becomes easier for us. Number one, Siddhi, there are only 22 types of questions which can be asked in any exam. Number two, exam becomes irrelevant. What do I mean when I say exam becomes irrelevant? Listen to this interesting example. If you learn to drive the car, you can drive the car in any road. Yes or no? Whether it is a city road, village road, a small gully, highway, a road on the mountain. Okay, you can ride the car. You can drive the car on any road. All you need to do is to learn how to drive. Car becomes irrelevant. The road where you are driving, that road becomes irrelevant. What is relevant? You knowing the skill of driving the car. Similarly, when you know how to handle those 22 types of questions, the subject becomes irrelevant. The exam becomes irrelevant. What becomes relevant is your ability to grasp that type of question and to learn that. For example, you saw that video of Zia Jain. Okay, she memorized 174 GST sections. She was a 9th standard girl. How many CA students are here who can remember 174 GST section? Let me tell you, not a single CA student. I can bet on that and I can tell you. Not a single CA student. They need to refer to the book. Okay. Now she is a non-background. She does not have a background of CA student. Okay. But still she could do it. I have one more student who memorized 20 difficult formulae of engineering. She was in 9th standard again. Okay. Engineering formulae without knowing the engineering. She's a 9th standard girl. Point is, engineering becomes irrelevant. CA study becomes irrelevant. What is relevant? Art of memorizing law sections. Art of memorizing, the formulae. That becomes relevant. The point is, you learn how to remember, how to understand those 21 types of questions. Then the book is irrelevant. You can take 9th standard book, 10th standard book, 12th standard book, CA book, science book, commerce book, arts book, engineering book, medical book, UPSC, NCERT book. Everything is irrelevant. Your technique is relevant. How many UPSC aspirants are here who keep on complaining? I have a lot to learn. I have a lot to learn. I have a lot to learn. Let me tell you, you have to learn the techniques. You have to learn how to learn. You just need to learn those 21 types of questions. How many of you want to know what are those 21 types of questions? So let me take you to those 21 types of questions. Yeah. So here we go. We work on 4 areas. Number 1, in level 1, if you join my level 1 workshop today, if you register now, 4 areas. 1, memory mastery in studies. 21 study types of questions, not 22, it's 21. And 5th standard to post-graduation, anyone can do it. Number 2, exam confidence. Only learning those techniques will not help you. You need that confidence and we will help you to develop that confidence. Okay. Number 3, supporting you at every stage. We will become your study buddy. How many of you want me to be your study buddy? Till the time you complete your studies, next 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, no matter what, till I'm alive and after me, my team members. How many of you want us to be your study buddy? Yeah. 4th, memory as sports. Do you want to represent Team India in World Memory Championship? I'm asking you, do you want to represent you? Do you want to become a professional memory athlete? Okay, so we work on these 4 core areas in our 14 days workshop, Super Memory Master Level 1. And here we go. These are the 21 types of questions. You can take a screenshot. Anyone between 5th standard to post-graduation just needs to learn this. Pointer form answers, paragraph form answers, definitions, formulae, chemical terms, history names, law sections, dates and years. I request my team not to unmute their mics. Thank you so much. Okay. Pointer form answers, paragraph form answers, definitions, formulae, chemical terms, history names, law sections, dates and years, numbers, economic data, words and meaning, foreign language words and meaning, long words, countries, capitals, authors, MCQs, distinguish between remembering tables and charts, maps, diagrams, GK information, remembering poems. Everything what I have written here, we have devised techniques for that. You will get pre-recorded videos for that. You will get worksheets for that with lifetime access, live sessions, helpline numbers. You can solve your doubts as many times you want to throughout your life for all of this. Okay. Now, what we do, it's a 14 days program, pre-recorded plus live sessions. 14 days, you have to spend 1 hour a day. There are 4 live sessions which you need to attend during the 14 days, which are for 2 hours each. If you miss those live sessions, you will get recording also, number 1. Number 2, if you miss those live sessions, you can attend the future live sessions also. Number 3, you can attend more than 4 live sessions also. Third, there are study implementation worksheets so that we ensure that you don't only learn, you also implement those techniques. Third, helpline WhatsApp numbers where you can get in touch with our team whenever you want. You can solve your doubts even after the batch gets complete. Fifth, a Telegram community where you can get in touch with other students who are in your own field and you can take support with each other. Okay, what does it contain? 5 modules are there which you need to complete in a boot camp of 14 days. Okay, there are 12 practical assignments. Each assignment is designed in a way that you can implement those 21 types of questions practically in your syllabus. Mark my words, in your syllabus. Okay, 3 super challenges so that you can take your difficult subjects. How many of you want to make your difficult subjects easy with me, with my team in 14 days? We are going to give you such kind of challenges. Okay, then spend 1 hour a day only for 14 days, that too as per your time convenience. And fifth, exam vision setting. We will help you to set your vision for your next exam. During that exam preparation also, wherever you get stuck, we will be there to help you. It's not just a matter of 14 days. It's a matter of your life. We are there with you even out of 40 days if you register for this workshop today. Now, what do we do in the 14 days? So first 3 days are for foundations mastery. On day 1, we will clear your targets. We will set the target. We will not just teach you just like it. We will set your target. You will have to set your target for the 14 days. Process will get clear. Then we'll work on relaxation, smart revision plan, visual boosters, and concentration. Okay, that is first 3 days. Next 3 days, day 4, 5, and 6, we work on objectives and MCQs. How many of you are struggling with objectives and MCQs? You lose your vital 1 mark, 2 marks on objectives. You make silly mistakes. You don't remember. Okay, so we work on that. So long words with meaning: supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, pneumono-ultramicroscopic silicovolcanoconiosis, floxinoxynihilabilification, hippopotomonstrosis, cupidaliophobia. You can remember such long words like a pro. Okay, foreign language words with meaning. I have a student, his name is Bhargavi. She memorized at least 500 to 700 words of Korean language. Okay, Zia memorized German language using this method. Names of authors, history characters, names of cities, rivers, capitals, remembering numbers, 10 digits, 20 digits, 100 digits, 1000 digits. All right, remembering dates, remembering law sections, remembering history days, remembering mathematical formula. My student Utkarsh memorized 80 mathematical formulae in just 2 hours using these methods. You will learn it on day 4, 5, 6. Day 7 is the practice day where we will meet live. First live session will happen on day 7. So now let's go to day 8 and 9. Speed reading mastery, basic level, advanced level, 3-round reading, word capturing method, reverse reading, all of that. In these 2 days, you will do the speed reading on at least 150 to 200 pages. in just 2 days. How many of you want to do it? Speed reading on so many number of pages. Okay, that we will do. And on the ninth day, we will do a live session, second live session, where 2 hours, either with me or Kimmy ma'am or Ruvi ma'am, live. Okay. Then comes day 10, 11, 12, and 13, where we do answers and concept learning mastery and exam mastery. 4 days. So, two techniques to remember definitions word to word. I'm sure many of you are struggling with that, right? Sole trading concern is one-man business where that person is solely responsible for all the risk, capital, and management of the business. Remembering word to word. Okay, I'll teach you that. Then 7 techniques to understand, learn long answers and concepts. 7 different techniques. How many of you think that, sir, my syllabus is so vast that only visualization-based techniques will not help me? I need something more. I need some techniques which are beyond visualization. So I can help you. We can help you. There are 7 techniques, not one. I've just given you 2 techniques here, IWM and link system. There are 5 more techniques which we teach, which can help you to remember even a 10-page long answer. 5 steps of learning a chapter, okay? And exam confidence meditation, exam vision setting. Everything will happen from day 10 to day 13, and day 14 will be the live session. Now, let's talk about the live sessions. First live session happens on day 7, where we work on objectives and MCQ techniques, practical implementation, and pressure handling techniques. I will teach you how to handle pressure. Kimi ma'am will teach you how to handle pressure. Session number 2, live session 2, which happens on day 9, speed reading practical and disturbance proof reading. How to read during the disturbances, distractions, and 2 hours of speed reading. Just imagine 2 hours of speed reading. Live session 3 on day 12, where we do answers and definitions practical. All your queries will be solved, and answer marathon technique. It's a technique where in marathon speed, you can do multiple long and difficult answers at speed. And live session 4, which happens on day 14, where we do exam mastery practical and 8 steps exam preparation planning. So your exam is in 15 days, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, 1 year. We will plan that period with the help of 8 steps. And after that, wherever you get stuck, you can take our support. Okay. And there are some bonus sessions also, which you can uncover after the program. Now, these are the results: 8th standard, 9th standard, 10th standard students. You see the results: 12th standard students, CA aspirants, CA final, mechanical engineering students, MBA students. Now, this girl got the Academic Excellence Award and gold medal, right? And you know Zia, you know this guy. This guy opened his YouTube channel, 7-year-old child, opened his YouTube channel. He gives his memory shows on YouTube. Okay, these are the 6 out of top 25 students of Indian Memory Championship of last year were trained by us. They all were participating for the very first time. Okay, and now this boy, Adish, he scored. He is the youngest and the fastest Indian to say 100 countries with the capitals. Just a 6-year-old child. All of them have done our scores. Now let's talk about fees. Okay, everyone is asking for fees. So now, if you are a level 1 student, see, this is level 0. Then we have level 1 and then we have level 2. Okay, so for level 1 students, level 2 is a personal mentoring program where we charge 40,000 rupees. But this is not a personal mentoring program. This is not a personal mentoring program. This is a group session. So the fees for that is 15,000 rupees. 15,000. But there is a special offer today. If you register today, fees will not be 15,000 rupees. Plus, both the parents get a free entry if you register today. So if you register today, okay, and if you are amongst first 99 people to register, listen, hear me out. First 99 people who registered today, okay, right from right now up to 7:30, first 99 people will get the course only at rupees 4,900, and both the parents will get the free entry. So in short, 4,900 divided by 3 is just 1,700 rupees per person. That's it. Okay. Can we get give the registration link here, Bipshika ma'am or Sanjini ma'am? Just drop that link here so that anyone who wants to register can register. I once again request my team to drop the link here. And please drop that link on the WhatsApp group also. Only for first 99 people, not for anyone else. Plus, don't try to leave the meeting. If you register in next 60 minutes, you will get 5 extra bonuses worth rupees 34,000 completely free. What are these 5 extra bonuses? Number 1, speed maths course. Okay, worth rupees 6,000. No charges for that. You will get the complete speed maths course called calculation techniques for free. Bonus number 2, Dhyan meditation course by Shri Latesh Shah himself, worth rupees 9,000. All the meditations, all the classic meditations of Sir, completely free, worth rupees 9,000. Bonus number 3, free 2 tickets to super parenting workshop, one for mother, one for father. No charges for that, worth rupees 10,000. Completely free, completely free. Okay. Next bonus, memory championship preparation training, the entire course, basic level of course, worth rupees 9,000 is free, which can help you to prepare for memory championships. Okay. And participation in our WHDC's memory championship. Okay. The last bonus is lifetime access to all the video. So speed maths course free, Dhyan meditation course free, super parenting workshop 2 tickets free, memory championship preparation basic level free, and lifetime access to all the videos. All these 5 bonuses are worth rupees 34,000, but you get it for free if you register in next 1 hour, plus the course of rupees 4,900, which is actually at 15,000. You get everything at 4,900. The link is here. You can go and you can take the decision to register now. If you are facing any issue while paying, or your parents are not there but still you want to join, or for any other queries, these are the 2 numbers where you can approach our team and they can help you. So go ahead, feel free to register now, and only 99 people will get that opportunity to register for this particular workshop. Now, yes, you must have the questions for the dates. Okay, let me tell you. It's a pre-recorded course plus live session. So for pre-recorded, we have a 14 days bootcamp, which we start on every first and third Monday of the month. Okay, every first and third Monday of the month, right? So we do it around the year, all the 12 months. We do 24 batches. You can select any of the 24 batches you want to. We will give you the schedule. After you register, you will get the schedule, and you can join any of those 24 batches. During those 14 days, you have 4 live sessions. First live session is on the 7th day, second on 9th day, third on 12th day, and fourth on 14th day. Okay. If it's a week, so 2 live sessions are on Sundays, that is 4 to 6 p.m. 2 live sessions are on Tuesday and Friday, that is 7 to 9 p.m. But the moment you register, within next few hours, you will receive an email. In that email, you will get the access, the pre-recorded workshops access, plus you will get a WhatsApp group joining link. You join that WhatsApp group, okay? And in that WhatsApp group, you will get the schedule of next 3 to 4 months bootcamp. You select your day, you select your timing, and then you can join the batch. If you're, it is Chetan, it is available in Hindi also. So right now, by default, you will get the English access. But after that, you can request, and within next 48 hours, we will change that English into Hindi. Okay, so if you want Hindi, you can get the Hindi as well. Third thing, if your child is not in 5th standard or less than 5th standard, still you can join because the parents can attend for free. Okay. Second thing, there are students who at the young age have started these memory techniques and it has helped them. And definitely you get the lifetime access, so you can join that program as many times you want to in later future also. You can attend boot camps multiple number of times. You can attend live sessions multiple number of times. You can take your doubt clearing multiple number of times. You just need to pay 4,900 one time. It's not a fees which you need to pay every single year, every single month. No, you just have to pay one time. And till the time you complete your graduation and post-graduation and beyond that, you will have the access. You can have the live sessions. You can have the helpline number. You can take the doubt clearing as many times you want to. There are students who attend the bootcamp, who have attended bootcamp 8 times, 10 times, 10, 20 times also. Okay, and it is helping them. In one bootcamp, you can easily complete 8 to 10 chapters. What else you want? 8 to 10 chapters. you attend multiple boot camps, and you will complete more number of chapters. Isn't it amazing? Okay, so 15 people have already registered. Okay, so yeah, Pradnya, you will receive the email within 4 to 6 hours. Okay, within 4 to 6 hours. Now see, in this 4,900 rupees, you're not just getting a memory